That's my special effects. Welcome everybody to the first annual Rothschild, Rothschild prize. Rothschild. Yes. Apparently, we Americans say Rothschild wrong, but I don't understand that. Um, Today we are here to honor four people, uh, kind of more than that, but really four people, and honor the accomplishments that they've had in game. The I think it's kind of like the Orbis version of the Nobel prizes instead of Rothschild prizes. And so, because just like the Nobel prizes, there's four prizes: economy, peace, technology, and journalism. Uh, uh, so, a couple questions might come to mind, and these are questions that I had when I first was approached with hosting this. Um, I still have some of the questions because I don't really know the answer yet. But who is Rothschild? At least he's here, which is more than I was actually expecting. Yeah, very late there. That's fine. We got this handled. Uh, so that's who is running it. And so they want to promote, give back to the community and promote this. So each of the prizes have a monetary sum associated with it. So the economy prize and the peace prize both have $1 billion allocated for whoever wins. And the technology and journalism prize both have $500 million associated with it. Is that correct? I think. Yeah. So I I I can't wait to see the political implications of giving some of this one of these people some money. Um, so the nominations went on uh, over the last month. Well, no, a month ago, right? Um, and the finalists were finalized based upon a collaboration between Rothschild and the staff at Royal Orbis News here, who's currently hosting it. Um, Tell me if I get any of this wrong. Uh, and and so just like the Nobel prizes, there is a very secret committee that met to vote upon who would win the different prizes. In this case, the very secret committee was the staff of Ron and Rothschild. And so, without further ado, uh, I think that's all we really need to say about that. So I think we'll just move on to getting the first prize underway. And so, yeah, go for it. Oh, please do. Yes, please. There you are. You're good.
from the beginning of a player's career to the end of their career, if they ever have an end to their career, and really helps to also prevent manipulation in the banking market that we've all seen happen before. So that's another project in process, all going to be filtered through the orbit filter. Again, thank you so much for the recognition and the time to speak today.
It was our pleasure. And before you go,
yeah,
let's just could you just check your nation real quick? And
can I do what? I'm sorry.
Quickly check your nation and offshore that. Congratulations for being the final victor of the economy prize. For your contributions towards the economy, you have won $1 billion. I hope you will. I hope you will spend that wisely and not on hookers.
No, not since last week.
All right, mate. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
It was our pleasure. Right. Zigbir, I think that.
Mic on.
That was a nice acceptance speech from Bann.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, he really loved folk. He's quite eloquent. Yeah, and
I'm speechless. I personally I didn't like that speech because it was too eloquent, and it made me feel like I was softening my stance against all businesses. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I think you're just jealous. You are a little jealous. He was so. How do I put it? Very loquacious. Was that the word?
Loquacious, yes.
Yeah.
Although eloquent was a better word, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bann almost never uses the chat function itself, and always uses the voice-to-text feature. So makes sense.
Oh, interesting. That's not something I've ever heard of. All right.
So moving on.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's move on to the next prize. So the second prize is the prize for peace. I will be posting the nominations in chat, just like last time. For this one, we have the two. I really think that these are the two cornerstones of public foreign affairs on Orbis. There are other people that do FA very well, especially in back channels. But the two people that really drive, that are really the cornerstones of driving public foreign affairs, especially, are sweet Ronnie D and Partisan. Partisan, you'll all know him from his rants all over the place. And sweet Ronnie D, you'll see him quoted all over the place as well. Especially with last war with the leaks, I guess. And so we have sweet Ronnie D on because he's the winner of today's Peace Prize. I believe you're unmuted. If you'd like to give an acceptance speech, SRD.
Do you hear us?
Mic off.
Is that a music video or something?
What's up, boys? Sorry, I had to put my entrance music on. You didn't mute me out of that, did you?
No, we didn't.
Excellent. What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for the award. Thanks for comparing me to Partisan and saying that I'm the cornerstone of FA, which is the worst indictment for the future of PNA that I've ever heard in my entire life. But hey, if you guys want to give it to me, I'll take it. Thank you very much. But honestly, though, Is this my time where I get to give a speech?
Mic on.
The more you say, the
for it.
better.
Okay, because I only
Mic
caught
off.
the last 30 seconds of the last guy's speech, and I almost. So it was nice guy sound like, but anyways, yeah, I mean, end of the day, it's a game, right? And it should be fun. And part of having fun is warring, but at the same time, it's not trying to kill each other. The worst thing I ever hear is, I won't name names, but we have guys that'll fight in wars and they'll be like, well, they'll brag, they'll be like, oh, well, you had 15 guys delete this week. We're obviously winning. And it's like, what the hell are you thinking? This is a video game. We shouldn't be trying to get each other to delete from the game. We should be having fun and beating the crap out of each other. And that's generally my goal when I go to a war. It's just the goal is to, slap each other around, beat the crap out of each other, and then get the hell out and then set up for the next one. You shouldn't be sitting here trying to get each other to delete. You shouldn't be trying to, destroy. Well, you should be trying to destroy each other, but it should be in the name of fun. And I feel like sometimes some alliances lose that vision, and that's when things get ugly. So that generally when I'm doing stuff, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Mic on.
Yeah,
So
destroy
Zip,
people
by
out
the
of game,
way,
not
this-
in game.
Yeah, and by the
In
way,
game,
Zig,
not
this
out
is
of
the
game.
first time we've ever actually talked. So this is fantastic.
Yep. In
I
the
see you've been in the alliance
2.5
for probably a couple
years.
years now, and this is the first time we've actually talked. This is not only are we doing FA stuff, we're doing IA stuff right now too, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's very good. Also econ, because you're getting $1 billion.
Yeah, sweet. This is great.
This is great.
I'm sad this isn't in video though, because I am wearing a tux. I'm real excited to accept my award. So I'm all dressed up, but you guys can't even see it, and it makes me sad. But yeah, and I look forward to the next
Mic
war.
off.
It should be good. I hope some people get real fired up about some of this stuff. And one of the things I was trying to do, at least for the TCW award or the one we hit when we destroyed the Commonwealth, I was trying to make it quick, just to try to kind of overcorrect for the war we had before that, which was 9 months long. But I was also trying to hopefully get it between. And Sphinx did a great job with this too, so I'll give him credit for this. Is that we kind of kept it upbeat and happy. Even though we did have some beef between our alliances, and there were some legitimate grievances between the two groups, or the three groups technically that went to war, we were still pretty cool about it, and that was great. And I'd love to see more of that happen. And then when the next war that we ran into with Quack, when Quack hit us, you guys mentioned the leaks. My thought process behind that was basically, we sit here and we talk how we want to make the game different. We want to change this, we want to change that. And I'm like, well, I'm going to do something that no one ever does. And now I'm just going to flat out tell the truth and see how it goes. And I was proven that is probably not a great idea and never do it again. But, I'm just, we always sit here and, it's FA this, or, we're trying to get our PR stance here and our PR stance there. Realistically, both groups are generally correct of what they're assuming. A lot of times people think it's one or the other. It's generally not. There's generally, one side has a good point and the other side probably has a good point too. And there's a pretty big overlap between what they're both trying to do. And, I figure if I just flat out tell the truth, maybe people will be like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to drop this whole PR bullshit that I'm pulling and be like, yeah, well, he admitted this. Well, technically, we were thinking this. And I was hoping maybe we could do something weird, but it didn't work. And I was sad about that. But, it is what it is. So that was my blarb. If you guys just let me keep talking, I'm just going to keep going.
Mic on.
It's dangerous
that
because
sounds
I
like-
want to keep hearing you, but
Yeah, you guys got another show to do, right? How many more words you guys have to give out?
only 2.
2 more.
Oh,
The only
I
person
get
you're
the credit
robbing
that
time
you're
from is Borg, so no big deal. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say
yeah,
that.
Partisan, you forgot Partisan.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah.
Don't spoil it. Don't
So
spoil it.
I have one question for you. What are you planning to do with all that money?
well, as a poor
Mic
40
off.
city nation,
Yeah, very poor. I pity you.
it's not easy. It's not easy to raise that kind of money. So
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
probably go to paying 30% of City 41, I think. What does 41 cost? It's almost 3 billion. I don't know.
Yep.
It's a lot.
Yep. Yeah.
So there you go. If it makes you feel better, it'll pay for 1/3 of my next city.
Damn. You are quite rich.
No, I'm not, because I'm not even 1/3 of the way there. This is bullshit. Again, I wish I was 25 cities again. I could buy
Yeah,
like 3
but-
cities off of this.
Yeah, Blackie, do you hear that? I think you should give SRD a raise or something. Something under the table, perhaps, for a secret treaty.
Yeah, where's that banker guy? Get him back on here. Give him some free. Everyone always asks me for free money. I'm the one that needs money, guys, because my shit's expensive.
Yeah, I understand completely. I feel the pain as well. I relate.
Mic on.
So anyone that
But-
wants to donate to this worthy cause, just go ahead and send your money to Grumpy Bank with a little tagline that says SRD Cities.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you
Mic
very much,
off.
guys. I appreciate it. The Rothschild, is that who it is?
Rothschild.
So I appreciate them giving me a bunch of money. It's kind of weird that they're not doing this, but hey, if they want to just give me money, I'll take it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great night.
Hold on for a second.
Oh,
there. Hold
I
on for a
almost got
second.
away.
Yeah, I almost lost you, mate. So congratulations, you are 1/3 of the way there officially.
Okay,
For your
thank you very much.
for your contributions towards peace and the betterment of diplomacy in the entirety of politics and war, we award you this $1 billion. We hope your next city will be worth it.
Excellent. Thank you very much, guys. And I'm going to go back to planning our next war, which is what I've been doing all day today. Just
Mic
as a
on.
FYI. So something to look forward to. I'm going to have some more eventually, guys.
Can't believe you didn't tell
We
me
can't- we
this
can't-
before
we can't
the
sti-
show.
Well, I wanted to wait till after I got the award. You paid me, right? I did get paid, so I can now start declaring wars. Oh, I got a notification. Tell me this is it. Yes, it is. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me accept this real quick. Trade. Where is it? All right, beautiful.
Mic off.
So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Look forward to a war happening hopefully sooner than later. But hopefully, it'll be a fun war and not a we all hate each other war, because that's the goal. All right, take care,
Yeah,
guys.
we'll see
Mic
about that.
on.
Take care.
Yeah.
Right, take care.
Zig, it's a pleasure talking to you, buddy. Maybe we'll do this again in another couple.
Yeah, a couple years from
Yeah,
now.
does that mean you will voice chat with me for 20 minutes if I pay you 1 billion?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's a fair use of my time. I'll do it. I mean, the person I love talking or love hearing most is me. So, that is what it is. All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
play
sounds
my
like
exit
something
music,
you would
and
say.
you guys have a great night.
Exit music. Yes.
Is it dramatic?
Well, it's still my
I don't
entrance music, but it's my exit music now too.
But that's not dramatic. I don't accept this.
Well, since we can't really hear it,
Ah, really? That's the
Yeah, we'll just imagine him exiting.
All right, then I'm just gonna log out. Peace out, guys. Good luck.
cheers.
Have fun. How do I leave?
Don't mute, but
Let me
keep
just bang
keep
you.
listening for a couple seconds. So Partisan was gracious enough to accept losing with grace
And tranquility.
and tranquility. Thank you. I was looking for that word. And so he actually prepared a statement as well. Krampus, would you like to say that?
Wait, he
For sure,
prepared one? Oh, jeez. We could be here
Yeah.
for 25 minutes. All right, I'll be back. Let's do it.
So I will post it as I read it. 1 second. So Partisan
Mic
gave
off.
this beautiful and eloquent letter. Let me just read it. 7.5 eggs, 3 barrels of butter, cups, a shaken basil plant, the 37th page of the Oxford Dictionary, not Webster, a seashell, a cheap Indian pearl necklace, but pink, the Moby Dick, the movie, whipped cream and creamed whips, a garden gnome named Danny, and diapers. That's all. Thank you for the listening. Yeah, listening. That's the word.
Mic on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, that was more than what I was expecting. It was,
So
it,
much
it,
better than I was expecting.
yeah, it brought me to tears. Do you get what I mean? I'm crying right now. It was so eloquent.
That's beautiful. I do want to thank Partisan for the time.
Mic
and effort.
off.
Classy is always my friend. All right, have a good night, guys. Later.
Mic on.
Good
Bye.
night. So moving on, we'll be going into the tech prize, the technology prize, and as before, I will remember to post the those that were nominated.
Yeah, I think we should talk a bit more about this award and the nominations in particular a bit more than the others.
Yeah,
Because this one,
go for it.
yeah, this one was probably
Mic
the
off.
most contested one, so to speak. We couldn't actually decide on a winner, and we had to bring another person on to eventually decide on a winner. So I think Borg and his bot doesn't need any explaining. It's been around for the better part of 6 months, I think, and it's one of the. I think it's the only bot that was player made that's added to the official Politics and War server, and it's basically a year. Thank you, Lars. It's Borg's bot is basically um, the most advanced bot there is, I think. It needs no introduction, so to speak, and so it was therefore a good candidate to win. But we felt that Bann's bot was in equal measure very advanced and you know widely used enough to be another potential winner. Yeah, so uh, in particular, Bann also has open source both projects, codes, and um, which Borg doesn't have, and we thought that sets him apart, and in in doing so, he contributes to the basically the overall tech level of Orbis by doing things like that, and I'm sure all of us have seen WarNet one of these days. Maybe less so than Locutus, but definitely we have seen it. We mostly because of these reasons we couldn't decide on a winner, and in the end, Borg won because basically Locutus is the at the forefront, and we feel that this is a fair consideration for both parties. And we have both Borg and Bann here right now. Ziggy, I think it's time to have Borg deliver his acceptance speech.
Mic on.
I agree.
Not really speech, but
Mic
hey,
off.
Hey,
shame
mate.
there isn't a Warmonger prize. That would be cool. Anyway, thanks Blackbird for the tech prize and encouraging and recognizing accomplishments within the community, and Cramps and Zig for hosting this. Yeah, so I've developed the bot Locutus, and I've also thanks C4, and I've also, I guess, reported lots of vulnerabilities to the game, which might surprise some people that Alex, in all his perfection, sometimes leaves some bugs in his code. Yeah, so Locutus is, for the most part, a free bot, but I guess
Mic on.
Don't tell them the secrets.
Or
well,
do
I think
secret
it's sort of
functionality.
sad that
Mic off.
part of this game is the competitive spirit, and that I guess there's some merit to that. We're also not just competing in politics between, but also with the technology that each alliance develops. It's sort of part of what makes some alliances unique, and I haven't quite detached myself from that part of the game, which I think if I did, it would benefit the community a lot more. Anyway, yeah, so I make some of it public and I make some of it private. The TP command is for trade profit, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially I enjoy coding in my free time. So it's this or other things. And when I started the game in NPO, they basically did war and raid targets sort of manually, and I didn't like doing that. So I initially set out to make my own war and raid finder, just a basic one for myself. And then after that, I left to make an alliance with Sri and Diana. Just the Blitzes, which was a raiding alliance, and so the motivation there shifted to making tools for the alliance instead of just myself. I'm sure they had tech, but it was all kept under wraps. So, like, you'd
Mic on.
request a target because they wanted to assign targets.
Oh yeah.
Um,
The reason why I
and
bring
you'd
that
have to
up.
wait for the gov to go and use whatever sheet or tool they had to give you a target.
So the reason why I bring that up is because NPO back in Cybernations back in like 2010 had that capability to basically you click a button on the form and it would give you a target. So it actually surprises me that they didn't have it more automated.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. Maybe you got access at higher ranks. I wasn't there for that long.
Lies. We all know you're a deep state agent.
Yeah, so where was I? I guess, yeah, so I was writing stuff for the Alliance, and then at some point I decided to make some of it public because, I mean, it's nice to see some other people make things like the Requiem bot, but I guess I didn't view that as sufficient for a lot of small alliances in this game, and it's sort of important, I guess, for the game for small alliances to be able to do some of what the larger ones with their own bots are able to do in the game. And so I made some of the tools public in the bot and then went from there. Yeah, I guess also worth talking about is, I guess, the view on some people think the automation and the technology is detrimental to the game versus the I guess the counter argument that it engages the alliances and the members because you've got more information and options to do things. So yeah, it'd be interesting to hear other people's opinions on that at some point. But my general stance in terms of game balance, I sort of get that having a raid bot versus not, there is an advantage, obviously, for a lot of people. And I think the best way to solve that would be with the game admins probably. I mean, the game balance ultimately is the responsibility of the admins. So I think adding stuff to the game to give everyone access to the same information would be the best way to have a balanced and fair game. Yeah.
Mic on.
So if
Sort of gotten off topic a bit, haven't I?
so if Alex wanted to integrate Locutus into the game, would you accept that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, already the VIP
Mic
thing is
off.
for some reason. I don't know why he came to me about that. I guess since I had a bot and he was the person I thought of. I mean, the person he thought of. So it's already somewhat integrated in that sense.
Mic on.
Yeah, I
Mic
mean,
off.
it's mostly like the spy stuff with the game. He's known about that for years, I think, and that's not been fixed for some reason.
Mic on.
You mean the part where he half fixed it
Yeah.
and didn't actually fix it?
Yeah, that.
I
So
remember
you can still find out everyone's spy count if you know what to do.
I remember reporting that to him probably in like 2017 or 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, I reported it as well, and I don't know.
if I recall
He
correctly-
talked about some solutions to it, and then never did anything.
Classic.
Mate, how dare you say that? We obviously need bulletins. We need more bulletins. More useless functions, please. I want to
Are you talking
have
about
more.
Are you talking about the news thing that just came out today? That's
It's called bulletins.
that he developed and released to the test server in January, and we found
Yep.
problems with it, and he didn't fix it, and he just pushed it live 4 months later.
Yeah, fun fact, it's still a bit broken. Yeah, I mean, for example, you can't even. So if someone posted, I don't know, someone like Goons posted,
Mic off.
I don't know, gore stuff like that, you can't report it. So that function is broken. I tested it myself. Unless an admin deletes it, it won't be taken down. Which goes to say that it's still a bit broken, even though it's 4 months in the making. Something. Yeah.
It seems
There
weird to
is-
have the bulletins and the forums at the same time. Like, I think it would be better to have just one and improve on that rather than have the two.
I mean, if I had the option to pick, I would strongly favor implementing the things that were announced in the February development update. You know, the things
The
prefontaine
alliance management stuff.
Yeah, for example, especially those.
Yeah,
Especially those.
I don't know.
You were saying?
People with hair or officer cooping the alliance is kind of fun. It adds drama to the game.
Yeah, not exactly because of that reason, but I think it would make life a hell of a lot easier. Since you can, decide which perms they should get. And despite that, we are still getting useless functions like more roleplay. Yeah, I think that's a bad allocation of resources, so to speak.
Mic on.
All of this to say, I think, that Borg, you've probably given more useful functionality to the game than Alex has in the last year. That's only a little bit of an exaggeration.
By the way, Borg, do you want the
Mic
award
off.
Centaur Nation or Centaur Offshore? Because you're in wars.
Well, I'm blockaded, so you can't send to my nation anyway.
Oh, all right. To your alliance then.
Yes, I sent it. Thanks.
Uh,
Appreciate it.
Unfortunately, I can't screenshot that. I will ask it for Blackie.
Okay, well, I mean, I can check in game.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why we ended up selecting you. Who knows?
Mic
I
on.
see. I see.
Yeah. Well, thank
Yeah,
you, Borg.
yeah.
you,
Thanks,
no,
Krampus, yeah.
mate, you ain't going anywhere. We are waiting for the price to be sent. Blackie, chop chop. I will let you go once you receive the award. Right, I believe it should be sent. Blackie said he sent it. In recognition of your contributions towards
Mic
towards the
off.
wider politics and war community with regards to technology, we decided that you would be best suited to win this award. I think you will be able to buy at least 3 cities with it. All right then.
Yep. Thanks. And I guess Bann is on next.
He didn't win it, but if he wants to speak, I would be more than glad to have him speak. Anyway, it was a pleasure having you on, Borg, even though you are Australian and therefore not what I expected.
Well, sorry to disappoint.
Right. All right. Have a good morning then, I guess. Is it morning now?
Yeah, close enough.
All right. Catch you later. Right then. Moving
Mic
on.
on.
Bann,
Mic
would you like
off.
to speak? To give your 2 cents about, I don't know, the tech price as a whole. Earth to Bann, Earth to Bann. Do you hear us? He hears us.
Mic on.
Almost heard you for a sec there. Welcome.
Yep, he's,
Yeah, can you hear
Mic
me?
off.
yep, we can hear you.
Mic on. Mic
So you
off.
can, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he did go a bit off topic, but he did a good speech. He brought a lot of points that I agree with. Especially the whole, giving smaller alliances the tools that bigger alliances typically keep to themselves. If I can say some stuff about what I've made, I've had stuff like, Slaughter, which is a targeting system that anyone can use. And then there's also Audit, which, allows smaller alliances and things to pay a little bit of money, and then they can manage their alliances in a very advanced way. That's all I really have to say.
Right.
Mic on.
I have to say you're a solid candidate, solid pick, so to speak. Unfortunately, you have not had the time to, get on the same level as Borg. Even though I believe that if given enough time, you may even beat him.
Next year you'll win.
Yeah. Next year, come back and we'll reconsider you. It was a pleasure having you, and I believe we have the journalism award next, Zigbir. Do you have that meme ready on hand?
Zigbir.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wait, how did you pronounce that?
Sorry, you said something
Mate,
funny.
I'm not going to call you Zigbig.
You can just call me
I'm-
Zig. So
right.
for the last and final award of the night, we have the Journalism Prize, which is posted in chat here now. I think the first entry needs no introduction because we're on Ron. Go figure. Arctic doesn't need any introduction because, who doesn't know who Arctic is? Arctic's everywhere. Historia has changed that name, hasn't he? On Mark. I can't keep track of Historia, but I think all of you can guess who won this category because we are currently on Royal Orbis News. So congratulations, Mountain Dew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Arctic, if you are in chat, can you please post the picture that I sent you? I don't even know if you're here. I just can't. I can't leave chat. It's here somewhere.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you are.
He is? Why isn't he? Mate, I'm sure he's not in the voice chat. So how does he hear you if he is not in the voice chat?
He is everywhere. Expect him.
But not in the voice chat. That implies that he has an alt account.
Just one?
Very...
Just one?
Yes, several. He's running a multi-ring of alts. Definitely.
I can neither confirm nor deny. There we go.
Yep.
So congratulations, Krampus, and the entire everybody from Royal Orbis News for winning this prestigious award that you voted on.
It wasn't even a competition, I say.
Mic off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say. Besides that, I don't think people understand just how time-consuming it is to run something like that. I'm quite thankful for my staff, especially Putmir and Change Up, even though they are not here right now. Yeah. As Blackbird says. Oh, he is? Hey, mate. If you want to speak, you can go ahead. If not, it's also fine. And, well, I don't have that much to say about this award. But
Mic on.
I think we have done enough, indeed, to win it.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure why other people bother with news sites. That's kind of my opinion.
Mate, don't you aren't you like the number 2 person when it comes to voice chats?
The what?
The number 1 is Talmor and number 2 is you.
Oh,
isn't it like that?
I am Thalmor's co-host. Yes.
Yeah, but that makes you number 2.
That's not a news server. That's a shout into your mic server.
Yeah, I guess that's an appropriate description, even though I'm not in there.
I can say that the one thing that Ron is lacking is a valid radio show, regular radio show.
Yeah, we tried our hand with radio shows, but there aren't really any show hosts who want to dedicate themselves to it.
Yeah.
Talmor is
not
like
here. Anyways.
Yeah. Talmor is like the only person who I have seen to successfully dedicate himself. Mad Max tried his hand, he didn't accomplish it though. Anyway,
Morph is doing a solid job right now. And if any of you haven't been attending Morph's show, like shout out to Morph. But we're not here about Morph. We're here about Krampus and Royal Orbis News. So, are you gonna pat yourself on the back now and tell you?
Yeah. I will do a self 5. A pat on the back. Yeah. Thank you. It was a pleasure. And surprisingly, we managed to talk for an hour straight.
Mic off.
This is an accomplishment. Definitely.
Mic on.
You clearly picked good people to win the prizes because they all had a good amount to say that was worth listening to. So, are you getting your money, and what are you gonna do with it?
Change Up was sent to cash, despite him being in active wars at the moment. Right. Hopefully this Soldier of Liberty person does not page him and doesn't read that.
You sent it to change up.
Yep. Blackie and his questionable decisions. uh, Patrick, for the record, if he voted on it in a communal fashion, all attendees had their voice. It was decided that we were unquestionably the best. Yeah, no bias or anything. Right.
Cool. Well, with that, I don't think there's really anything else to. I don't think there's really much else to say. Thank you, everybody who was in attendance, and I hope you enjoyed today's award ceremony. Hopefully, we can all see you all next time in a year or so. Play the theme. Good night, everybody.
Dramatic music. Yeah, it was a fun night. It was a pleasure having all of you. It was
Mic
a
off.
pleasure co-hosting with you, Zigbir.
Mic on.
Always.
Yeah,
Mic
I'm looking
off.
forward to having it again, doing it something like this again shortly. And I believe that's all, folks. You can disperse.